Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Are there any agenda deletions? I'm seeing none. Moving on to the consent agenda. Okay, the claims. Do you have a list of the claims?
I do.
We have a grand total of the claims are $163,949.49. And we have one fringe benefit in the amount of $21.37. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
DeCook?
Aye.
Scholl? Aye. McIntyre?
Aye. All right. The next consent agenda item is minutes to approve our special meeting on 12/13/2018, another special meeting on 12/14/2018, a work session on 12/17/2018, and a regular meeting on 12/18/2018. Approve consent agenda item C, approve remove from payroll Dakota Dudney motor grader secondary road effective January 2nd, 2019. Approve removal from payroll Terrence Driscoll Jr. road maintenance tech 1 secondary road effective 12/14/2018. Consider abatement of mobile home taxes pursuant to Iowa Code 435.25 on Title 91A, B 4591-9 in the amount of $75. Oh, I think all right. Move to approve.
Motion.
Okay, oh, sorry, okay. A motion to approve the consent agenda, which we already approved a,
So move would be B through E.
yes.
Second.
DeCook?
Aye.
Scholl? Aye. McIntyre?
Aye. Thank you. All right, consider amendment to agreement of project number STBG SWAP C091 parentheses 121 parentheses 4 resurfacing project of Highway County G58 with possible action. David.
This is for construction-related services for the asphalt overlay project from Highway 65 to Milo, and also from Highway 65-69 to Lake Quabi. We have it set at an estimated amount of $75,000 to consult those services out. If there's any questions, I can take those.
Any more questions? So this is including the Quabi?
Yes, this project's going to include a Quabi, about a 3-inch lift on that pavement to get a smoother riding surface on it, because it's pretty rough and deteriorated. And then the other one is, I believe, about 4 miles into Milo from the 65 state highway line to Milo city limits.
Okay.
And it's to do the construction inspection and observation, the testing, all that stuff.
Okay, it's just consulting work.
Yes.
All right, I would entertain a motion to consider the amendment.
So moved.
Second.
DeCook?
Aye.
Scholl? Aye. McIntyre?
Aye. Okay, our next agenda item is consider bids for project number L-B-RS-0204-73-91, bridge replacement on 230th Avenue over Branch Flank Creek with possible action.
So we did a local public letting on this project. We received a total of 2 bids. The highest apparent bidder is Cunningham Reese at $194,610. And the lowest apparent bidder is Herberger Construction at $193,439. And the engineer's estimate was $151,000 on this. So there's been some changes in the price of steel. There's a lot of labor on this bridge because there's bolted joints instead of welds and things like that. So you're going to get a better product out of the end of it and a longer lifespan, but we're going to pay a little more for it. And I just feel like I should explain that to the board, that this is why we also allow more plastic pipe for people's entrances and things like that, because the price of steel is going up currently. So we do watch material prices and things of that nature and try and make decisions based on what we feel like those future projections are. However, for an additional $40,000, $50,000, we still feel like it is in our best interest to put this bridge in. And it is a unique structure, so it will serve as kind of a template if we want to move forward doing more of these structures.
Thank you.
Yep. And so I guess to finish that off, we recommend award of the contract to the lowest apparent bidder on this project, which is Herberger Construction.
I'd entertain a motion to accept Herberger Construction for the said project.
Second.
DeCook?
Aye.
Scholl? Aye. McIntyre?
Aye. Consider proposal for fines in road work zones with possible action.
So the board previously approved a temporary 25-mile-per-hour work zone speed limit, which would be regulatory when we do move forward with maintenance work on 80th Avenue. This would be a resolution to double fines within the work zone. And we've discussed this with Sheriff Boss as well, and he's actually made some of the recommendations also, so we have had discussions with other departments on it. Since it is an enforcement thing, we do have to make sure we're communicating those things. But we recommend doubling the fines in the work zone as a motion. And it's temporary.
How temporary?
As long as it takes to perform the maintenance work, which could be 2 to 3 weeks pending weather. We would hope it'd be 2 weeks or less, but we're not going to overpromise based on not knowing what the weather holds.
Are we talking of a specific location or throughout Warren County?
It's the specific location on 80th Avenue from Carpenter to Beardsley.
We haven't started on that yet.
It would tie to the resolution you already approved. So it's just, we could have done it all at once, but it kind of came after the fact because it has been happening so quickly. So you're just approving a double of fines on a speed zone you already approved. To confuse it even more.
Have you started the work there yet?
We have not started yet. We are still in the works of getting the detour plan approved through the state. We've staked that. It'll take some utility locates and some more coordination with emergency services and schools and things of that nature.
I entertain a motion to approve the proposed fines in road work zones.
So moved.
Second. DeCook?
Aye.
Scholl? Aye. McIntyre?
Aye. Okay, next agenda item, thank you, David. Consider 28E agreement for law enforcement services with the city of Milo and Hartford. And possible action.
Is
So two of the contracts that we have the county attorney's office draw a standard contract for, those that we have law enforcement contracts with. It includes the pricing that we discussed previously, that increase over the 5 years that has the 9% to bring it to that 60-40 split. Milo and Hartford have approved those, and these are before you for approval on the board side. The rest of the contracts are out to the other cities, but we haven't received them back approved yet.
Okay, all right, thank you. Entertain a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
DeCook?
Aye.
Scholl?
Aye.
McIntyre?
Aye. Okay, now we're on agenda item 6, appointments to boards and commissions. And these are those citizen appointees. And we do have some more applicants. Claudette, did you want to come up and read the new applicant that we have? We have one person for 2 positions applied for.
Correct. Over the weekend, we received an application from a Brady Jackson who wished to be on the Condemnation and Compensation Board under real estate. And he also wished to serve on the Conservation Board. On the Conservation Board and the Zoning Board, you have multiple applicants for limited positions. So those 2 boards you will have to make a decision on. The rest of them are on the list and can be done.
So conservation, what was the other one?
Condemnation.
Condemnation.
And that, no, I'm sorry, Conservation and Zoning Board. Conservation, you have 3 applicants with 1 position. Zoning Board, you have 5 applicants for 4 positions.
Okay. We need to go through each one of these and make a decision on those that we have multiple applications. So on the Board of Health, we still have a vacancy. We did have 1 renewal, Bill Gross. And,
That one also, I believe, can be filled by a supervisor.
on the Board of Health. Okay. Are there any supervisors interested in serving on the Board of Health?
See if we can still give it a bit more time, maybe between supervisor, 2 of us or 3 of us, 1 of us can fill it. Let's give it a little more time to see if someone wants to go in the county to fill it.
Okay, sounds good. All right. The owner-operator of agricultural property, this is part of the Condemnation and Compensation Commission. We still have 1 vacancy with Paul Mead, Don Rand-Bisick, Ben Bisick, Stephen Walter Sr., Jim Meadows, Kim DeLay, and Pete Putney, with, as I said, that 1 vacancy. Owners of city or town property, we have Stephanie Reba, Mark Miller, Shelley Clark, who is a new applicant, Kate Honer, a new applicant, Steve Wilson, a new applicant, Cody Miller, new applicant, and Sandy Ofsted as a new applicant. So is that one filled completely?
That one is.
There's no vacancies? Okay. So that would stand as the licensed real estate salesperson or real estate broker. We have John Akers, Darren Becker, Kim Keller, a new applicant, Carrie Bishop, a new applicant, Misty Soldwich, and John Mast, which is a new applicant. And we still have 1 vacancy.
That's Brady Jackson.
And Brady Jackson, which is the one that just,
Correct.
okay, that's wonderful, thank you. So there is no vacancy now.
Okay, Brady's filling that vacancy.
Well, we have to vote on that, but that's,
Certainly.
yeah. So then, person having knowledge knowledge of property value by reason of occupation, we have Joe Gavin, David Churchill, Jim Pooley, which is a new applicant, Mark Putney, a new applicant, Charles Burgeon, and Joe Albright, which is a new applicant, and we still have one vacancy for that one. The Conservation Board, we have one open position and multiple applications. So we have Mick Kreigler and Mark Kickbush, who is a new applicant. So we need to decide between Mick and Mark.
Is that the one where Brady Jackson's also applying?
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. And I think because of the overabundance of applicants on this one, I would not want to put a new person in multiple organizations or boards or commissions. So I'm going to let Brady serve on the licensed real estate person or real estate broker. And then, if you're in agreement, we can decide on between Mick and Mark. Then the Ward County Historic Preservation Commission, Nick Lanning, Alfonso Valenzuela Cunved, and they're both new applicants, and then we have one vacancy. We have the medical examiner, Lori Miller, DO. Veterans Affairs, David Caskey. Weed Commissioner is still vacant. Zoning Commission, we have 4 open positions with 5 applicants. Steve Walters Sr., Douglas Rooney is a new applicant. Charles Stills, Rhonda, Harvey, and Nancy Laxton. So, open for discussion of these applicants.
Okay, so licensed real estate person, we could put Brady Jackson on that.
Yep.
So I would move that. Okay. Okay, down under conservation, I would move Mark Kickbush. I think that's it, maybe.
Okay.
So Doug, you're moving Brady Jackson for conservation
Correct.
and also
No.
for licensed real estate salesperson.
And then Mark Kickbush for conservation.
For Conservation Board.
And then zoning, there's a decision to be made for zoning.
I have no idea what you said.
Zoning is the last one.
Zoning, there's 4 open positions with
Oh,
5
yeah.
applicants, so you gotta choose which 4 on that one as well.
I guess if it's something for us, I would move Steve Walters, Douglas Rooney, Nancy Laxton, and I don't know the other 2.
Well, for gender equality, I would have to say Rhonda Harvey.
Okay,
That is a woman.
I would move those 4.
Okay. All right.
Okay, tell me which 4 it was again?
Okay, so it'd be Walters, Rooney, Rhonda Harvey, and Nancy Laxton.
Okay, thank you.
So I would move those Brady Jackson on the licensed real estate salesperson for condemnation, Kickbush for conservation, and 4 that we just.
Okay. I know that Nick Kreider has lots of experience on the Conservation Board. I believe that leaves lots of other experience on there too, to have a new person on there. I don't have any objections to what has been presented. Do you have any? Supervisor?
That'd be my motion.
No, I don't have any objections to that either.
For a second.
just run through this to make sure I've got everybody right. Doug, that you moved Brady Jackson for licensed real estate broker,
Correct,
Mark Kickbush for conservation,
correct.
and for the zoning commission, Steve Walter Senior, Douglas Rooney, Rhonda Harvey, and Nancy Laxton.
Correct.
Is that everybody? Okay, thank you. So, DeCook,
Aye.
Shaw,
Aye.
McIntyre,
Aye. Next item on the agenda is supervisors report. Supervisor Shaw?
Let's see, since the last meeting, I met with the chamber, the city, IMU, Heartland RC&D. I think Aaron just passed.
I know. Do you want to say what you've done since our last meeting?
Yeah, day one on the job. I got sworn in this morning and meeting a lot of new faces.
I think it was the conservation, he said he's learning through drinking out of a fire hose. I think that's pretty much the feeling. Okay. I met with Troy, Doug, and IT. Or no, they were left to meet with Shai Pattery to go over some finalized plans for the courthouse and jail. Otherwise, it is now in the hands of DCI, and they are doing a cost estimate, and we should receive those back by the end of the month. I attended a safety meeting. It was very productive. Was re-sworn in this morning. So, all right, I will entertain, wait, okay. Oh, public input. Turn the time over to the public. Any input, please limit to 3 minutes. The time is yours. Seeing and hearing none, we'll move on to the next meeting date, which I have as January 15th, 2019. Oh,
Timing.
okay.
That's the second one.
Yep, that would be at 6 p.m. All right. And I would like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
DeCook,
Aye.
Shaw, McIntyre,
Aye.